più farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolgino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolgino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco color. Non più avrai quei panacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non chiudrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolgino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolgino d'amor. Fra guerrieri può far bacco, grande stacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante.
Thank you. Carry on. Oh. Cheers, buddy.
Enjoy, guys.
Cheers, mate. You too. Oh, right. It's time, peeps. It's time for the Ducati 916. It's out. It's up. It's running. There's a few little things I need to sort out, but I'll talk about those with you as I go. As we go for a little ridey. Let's have a little ride and have some fun on the 916. A very long-awaited ride on the 916. I'll see if I can sort out my gloves. Jeez. One of the first issues I've got is the ride height, because now I've got this huge Dimag rear wheel on the back. It's raised the ride height, more so actually. The reason for that isn't the wheel, I'm talking rubbish, it's actually because of the tyre. I've got a 190 tyre on there, so that raises the profile of the back end, makes it stand up taller, and in turn I now have to carry a piece of wood with me to literally chock up the side stand because it's too short. So it's a bit precarious at the moment, but I'm in the process of sorting that out. But I wanted to come out today and have a ride. I've got to pick up a piece of wood without dropping it. Got the side stand down still though. Okay. It's okay. Well, it's not okay. It leans over too far and I'm not comfortable with it. So I've got a piece of wood to keep me going in the meantime. Key. It's always good, isn't it? If you get your key out and in the ignition before you try to put the key in the ignition. Before you put your gloves on, I'm talking rubbish. I'm nervous, guys. I'm actually nervous for this bike because I'm afraid of scratching it because it's just so pristine now. Right, so let's side stand up. It's alright, another issue. I got neutral, and synchronise the cameras. So I got neutral, but when I start it, it goes off. And another amazing thing is we no longer have the fuel light on because I fitted a new fuel sensor in the tank. Yeah, I have gone all out guys, and I'm continuing to go all out with the 916. There is more things in the pipeline coming for the old girl. I just bought, very naughtily, I've just bought a Öhlins race shock, super rare for a 916. They don't make them anymore. It's in pristine condition. I'm super excited to get that on. And I need a new ride height adjuster, because I've tried adjusting the ride height to make that back end a bit lower because the rear tyre is so tall. But I can't, the ride height adjuster is actually stuck. So I need a new ride height adjuster. And yeah, Öhlins shock. Now one of the sticky wickets, oh come on, oh let's just go. Right, I'm gonna get past all this lot and then give it a little open up over the top of the gorge. I'm gonna park up and have a walk around, and I'll give you a proper look-see and a bit more of the lowdown with the 916. But overall, guys, it's probably not coming across to you at the moment. I am super excited and so happy to have the 916 back on the road. It's been such a long time, and it's been a lot of work getting it ready for the potholes of the UK roads. No, it's been a lot of work getting it ready and, you know, fit for use. I had just a massive headache of a problem sorting out fuel issues. I was ready to rock, the bike was ready to go back together, I was ready to go again, and yeah, the fuel connectors under the bottom of the tank had perished and they needed replacing. So I bought some new ones, and the new ones I fitted wouldn't go in properly, which I think was maybe down to my user error. I hadn't put any sealant in there and they were like dry trying to go in, even though they should have gone in. They were just an absolute headache to get in. I need to get some metal ones. I'm going to put some on order, but the seller very gracefully sent me out another set of fuel connectors, and I took like a couple of hours to get them fitted. Really took my time, but it's such a precarious job and such a confined, compact little area to try and change those blooming fuel connectors. But anyway, it's sorted. It's holding fuel. I had other issues with the tank. It wasn't breathing properly and it was pressurizing. So yeah, I've had a bit of a nightmare, but I've gone through it bit by bit, got it all sorted. That's enough for talking. Let's do a bit of riding. Let's go out the gorge. This bike feels just so different now. So flipping different, because I've raised the front end a little bit to compensate for the back end being so tall. But that all needs to go back to where it was, and I need to get that rear ride height down, and this bike would just start feeling more settled. At the moment it just feels a little bit high up. I'm getting used to the gearing as well. It's just very different. There's nothing like any of my other bikes. The Punisher, you know, I jumped on this after being riding the Punisher for months on end, and it just felt like there was no petrol tank there. It was just so thin and narrow, as where the Punisher is just like you can't spread your legs wide enough to get it around the tank. Anyway, oh my god, I miss this bike. Oh yeah. Unbelievable, unbelievable. 1996 Ducati 916 in its red dress, to show itself off in all of its glory, just how it should have been, just how it used to be when this thing was actually first made. It's all back in red again, and I'm sad to see the Red Bull go. But if any of you have seen the videos, have a look back and you'll see those fairings and tank. It was dented and scratched and broken, and It was tired, guys. It was flipping tired. It looked cool in the photos. It looked bloody cool, and on video it looked cool. But actually in person, it was a little bit rough on the edges. It was a lot of a bit rough on the edges, but there's nothing like that now. It's pristine, guys. Absolutely pristine. Oh God, I'm afraid to ride it, and that almost I don't enjoy. I'm afraid to scratch it, but I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna just go for it and just bloody enjoy it. It's my little, well, it's not my little, it's a huge thing. It's massive, and I am very, very lucky, and I know that. Right, nationals are up here, although I wouldn't recommend opening it up so early, because these roads are full of gravel and tourists and goats. So we take it steady. Have I got the angle of the dangle correct? Hopefully it's in shot for you. It's a beautiful day, absolutely gorgeous. This is the start. This is the bloody start of the summer, guys. It started. Summer 2022. It's here on the 916. I can't bloody believe it. Oh God. Guys, I've poured my heart and soul into this. I've poured every penny and more into it. I really have been quite unreasonable about it. But it's the only bike out of all of my bikes that is actually ever going to appreciate in value. And by doing these things, by fitting an Öhlins rear shock, is it Öhlins? Öhlins rear shock. It's going to complement that Öhlins front end, and yeah, I'll give you a bit more of a walk around. We can look at the condition of that standard shock that is on there. It's covered with stickers. And it was covered with stickers for a good reason. It was scratched here and there. So yeah, I'm just super excited. But this bike is never going to lose money. It's only ever going to go up in value. I need to sort out all my other bits and pieces, sell stuff off, because I have gone above and beyond with this bike. I really have. I can't stress it enough. I've spent a lot of money on it. But it's going to be, I think it's going to be my keeper along with the Punisher. I keep thinking I'm going to sell it just to be sensible and pay bills off. But I want to keep this. It's just too nice. It's just too bloody nice. And it makes financial sense. I think I was looking at, you know, us bikers, we don't think about miles per gallon when we talk about our bikes, do we? But it's late with the fuel prices. It becomes a question. It becomes like, should I use the 916 to commute to work? How fuel efficient is it? How much money am I wasting? And the answer is none. I'm not wasting anything, because this thing is just a big fun bag of joy, and it could never become in the same sentence as wasting money. It's just big fun bags. Right. Oh God, it's so nice. It's not the fastest bike. It's not the best handling bike, although to be honest with you, it's pretty bloody good. And when I get it all sorted, it's going to be even better. I'm excited by where the direction of this bike is, where it's going. Not to the front of the van, that doesn't excite me. But yeah, it's my bike. It's my flipping bike, and I love it. I'm taking it steady. It's the first ride of the year on the 916. This baby's been stood up for a time. It's had a lot of work. It's got new tyres, or a new tyre, shall I say, on the back. And yeah, I'm just going to be nice to the old girl ish, but I'm going to be sensible more than anything. So good to be out on it. I'm going to pull it in up here. Flipping horses. I want to do a walk round, talk about it, and I've got a pair of horses coming down the lane. Oh my god, it needs to be lower now, this bike, because it's too high here. Sorry. Right, let's go somewhere else. Let's not go here. Let's go my other talking spot. Right, let's get the side stand assist out my pocket, the block of wood. That will do. Kaboom. What do you think, guys? It's just, I'm just loving it. Loving it. I'm loving it like this. Dear, oh dear. What a bike. It's just not like anything else. Okay, so let's go through it. Let's go through it from the front to the back. All the things we've done. What is different? Obviously, it's now all red. All those beautiful Red Bull colours have gone, but I think it's a really good move. I carry a duster with me everywhere because I'm noticing. I gave it a little polish before I came out, but I didn't do a very good job with it. It was a bit quick. But anyway, so new double bubble screen. I wanted something a bit taller than the one that I had on there. It's a bit of a strange cut, but I think it actually does suit this bike. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with that. The old double bubble. The front end mudguard, the carbon fibre mudguard, I've still got it, but I decided to spray up. I didn't do a very good job at all. I decided to spray up a standard one back in the red. We got Pro Bolt bits and pieces all over the bike. RNG crash bungs, lovely jubbly. Hopefully I'll never need them, but they're there just in case. I've got new braided, vent heel braided brake lines. The brakes feel absolutely spot on. Even like on its furthest out setting, I've got masses to grab. So the brakes are like, really impressed with the brakes actually. The braking power and the feel. So the brakes are really good. I did the brake pads last year. What else? I've still got the carbon fibre V bit. What else? Yeah, all Pro bolts going around the fairing. Obviously original stickers, Ducati stickers as well. So we have the Desmo Quattro 916 signage now. Afternoon. What else have we got? The standard stickers on the tank, Ducati, and the Ducati #1 emblem on the top there, which is gives it that more original look. I love this here, the Ducati Camponi del Mondo Superbike, and the little Italian flag there. Looks great, doesn't it? The paintwork on this bike is amazing. Probably, I don't know if this video is going to do it justice or not, and will actually give you a good colour representation, but it does look amazing, and I love it very much. What else? Let's go through it. Oh yeah, orangey bar ends. Again, just there in case I need them. Other little bits and pieces that I've changed as well that I didn't cover on some of the videos was I've changed things like these brake tubes and the clutch tubes that are just going off the reservoir onto the master cylinder, just because they were perishing a bit. Some new connectors. I put a new clutch reservoir on here as well because the old one was leaking slightly, and that is nice job done. Orangey bar end protector again. Still got the only bits of blue left on this bike are the Oberon clutch slave cylinder, and I've also got this little blue bit on here which someone's anodized in the past. The shock is going to get replaced with a Olin shock, so a nice, and it's a proper race Olin shock, so that's really going to transform this back end. And as you can see, it's got scratches on the shock and someone's tried to cover it up with stickers. Great job. What else? Back end. So I've got a new Michelin Power Cup 2. I had a 180 on the back on my standard wheel. This is a magnesium wheel, and I've got a 190 on this. This is a 6-inch wheel. 190 fits on that nicely. There's still clearance from the swing arm. So that's all good. The RNG, again, crash bobbins again on the back, and I also put in a nice Ducati bike rear nut there on the back. But the back end, it just feels very different at the moment. The height of that tyre is just throwing the bike out a little bit. And as I said, I've just adjusted the fork clamps further up the forks to allow for that, because it was very extreme before. I made that adjustment with the 190 tyre. You know what I mean if you rode it. But anyway, no, you can't have a ride, okay? This is just Grizz's bike now. Sadly, I lent out the 916. I say sadly, I enjoyed doing it. I let some of my mates have a ride on it when it was in the Red Bull colours, but now it's just too precious to me. I can't walk around it without wiping it down with a rag. And if anyone scratches it, if anyone breaks it, it's going to be me. Taffy can ride it. That's how much I love her. But I need to sort out those ride heights. Other things I did do. I replaced the battery with a lithium battery. That seems to be okay at the moment. I've had touch and go problems with the lithium batteries on the Punisher. So I might look into getting I think it's a MOSFET rectifier which handles lithium batteries better, but that's something I'm not going to do straight away because I've just spent out on an Olin shock. And I am also looking at replacing the Arrow exhausts, because I think I can still sell the Arrow exhaust system for a healthy price, and I've seen a rather nice Termagoni, is that how you pronounce it? Full system, 50-inch pipes. This is 45, I think. So standard, I think. Yeah, we're going to see what happens with that. But yeah, I think that really pretty much covers it, doesn't it? I think I've probably missed something huge, but things like the chain and sprocket, it's got loads of life still in it, but it's looking a little bit old and a bit aged. I'm going to probably replace that at some point just to make it look a little bit kind of more swish. But oh yeah, also I just sitting here, crouching down here, I've remembered something else. This RNG tail tidy, the original number plate holder. You see this on here? Grizz's 916. So the original number plate holder was all cut up and it was a mess. So I got onto RNG and bought myself a nice tail tidy. This, I think, really cleans up the back end to no end. Cleans up the back end to no end, and it looks so much better. I love it. I think that is about it, guys. I think that's it. I mean, I didn't do. Oh yeah, I also changed the top fork clamp. That was blue and now it's silver, so it all kind of matches up now. I need to reset this bar end in here because it's I haven't done it up tight enough and it's moving around a little bit. But yeah, these colours tie up better. Sorry, I'm being a bit broken with my conversation. I'm excited, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, Pro Bolt dust cap covers there for me wheels for the tires. I really cannot find my words today. I'm sorry. But yeah, there it is. There it is in all of its glory. Oh, another thing I did, I changed the in here on the clutch springs there was blue caps on the springs. I've changed them to black. I want to do more to this bike. I want to kind of tart it up. Some might say it's tacky. I don't really care. It's mine. I'm going to do it the way I like it. That's not meaning to sound kind of like stupid about it, but I just want to make this bike. It is already amazing. A lot of money has gone into this bike, but I think it looks superb and I love it. I hope I've got my camera angles good for you guys. Yeah, I love it, and it is just a beautiful bike that I enjoy very much, and I hope you enjoy. I'm looking forward to doing more vids, looking forward to getting more photos out on Instagram and Twitter, and for everyone to enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. It's just, it really deserves its name of being an icon, I think. It's just an amazing bike, and yeah, I'm just super lucky and blessed to have it. Yeah, what more can I say? So there we go. There we bloody go. I think I've covered everything. I quite like these little LED indicators with the RNG and the little tail light with the RNG. It's just really nice. I like that. But yeah, it's a raw bike. You've got no ABS. You've got no traction control. It's not a world of power. No, it's not massively powerful, but it's actually very torquey. But it's just raw. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. It's an amazing bike to ride. It is an experience bike. It's something you come out to enjoy the experience. I've had many fast bikes, a lot of very fast bikes, and this bike just goes on a whole nother level of special to me. But yeah, it's great, and I hope everyone else enjoys it as much as I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to take a few photos, and I'm going to have a nice ride home. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. See ya.